Assalamu alaikum, this is Mr. Abdullah. Get closer if you want to speak English like a native English speaker. Do you want to speak English like a native? If so, stick around, watch this video until end. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to becoming a fluent English speaker. Do you know fluency is nothing more than a collection of habits like using grammar without thinking when you speak? Why do so many English learners have problems with their English and struggle to become English fluent speakers? What stops them from speaking smoothly? Why do so many English learners often use words that sound unnatural in conversation? Why do so many English learners have to think about what grammar rules to use before speaking? A lot of English learners think that if they do not have good fluency, they will not be good academic writers. Obviously, they're right. If you do not have good fluency, you will not be a good academic writer. Before being a good academic writer, you must be fluent in English. Do you know that some courses of study focus on specific new skills are emerging and gaining popularity? Many courses around the world, different subjects include things like sports, marketing, computer games programming, gambling research. And do you know that English is to ensure those who have the privilege and opportunities to go to university or academy be given a fundamental of a critical thinking and analysis and more generally accepted disciplines. So there is just one simple track to becoming a fluent English speaker. One thing you must change about the way you learn to have your words come out naturally and automatically without hesitation, as if English were your first language that you speak every time. Express your exact thought spontaneously, continuously, in detail without being forced to change what you want to say, or only speak in simple sentences because you can't find the right word. Understand everything you hear in English movies, TV shows, music, and conversation, and speak confidently without ever feeling nervous or worried about mistakes with a smooth pronunciation of native speaker. And best of all, this one easy change in the way you learn will help you experience immediate improvement in your spoken English. So you will finally be certain that you're learning the right way. But before I reveal this trick, why do so many English learners have problems with their English and struggle to become English fluent speakers? What stops them from speaking smoothly and clearly? What is the reason that they often use words that sound unnatural in conversation? Why do so many English learners have to think about what grammar rules to use before speaking? The answer to all of these questions just is in 3 words: how they learn. You see, traditional learning language methods only give to English learners part of the fluency puzzle. Listen, teach them grammar rules, but know how to use grammar without thinking when they speak. Students learn English through their own language, so they are trained to hesitate and translate in their heads during conversation. So they learn to read and write the formal English of textbooks, but get very little training listening to speaking casual conversation spoken English. So what is the simple track to becoming a fluent English speaker? It is to learn English like a native. When you learn English like a native, you master grammar automatically without grammar tables and boring drills through visual examples and stories. You need to build your fluency, means you learn slangs, idioms, phrasal verbs, and other conversational spoken expressions. In addition, what is appropriate for writing. When you learn this way, it is easy for fun, fast, and doesn't feel like studying at all, just how you learned your own native language. Now that you know that you must change the way you learn, because the traditional methods you have been using until now and haven't helped you become a confident or a fluent English speaker. So how can you start developing the habit of native English speakers? You can begin with us at MCA Academy. Address: Phase 3, Hyderabad. See you in my class. Bye bye.